What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Hopefully everything's going good. This is my Extreme Rules prediction for tonight, 2011 Extreme Rules prediction. So, I'll get started on my predictions. So, first match I want to talk about for Extreme Rules is Jim Ross and Michael Cole versus Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole and Jack Swagger in a country whipping match. I have to say, I forgot. Yeah, I have to say this match is gonna be a decent match. It's not gonna be half bad. The Jim Ross and Michael Cole country whipping match is gonna be a very good match. I think it's gonna be entertaining. I'm not gonna take the match too seriously. I actually believe it's gonna be a funny match. That's how much I have to say. And apparently for that to happen, it's gonna be very entertaining because the country whipping match is gonna be hilarious, but it's gonna be entertaining. So I can't wait to see what the country whipping match is gonna be like. Next match on the card: CM Punk and Randy Orton in the last man standing match. I think Randy's gonna win this one for sure, because CM Punk's talking about leaving WWE. I think he's gonna finally punch CM Punk in the skull. I think that's how they're gonna write him out. I don't know if that's gonna happen or whatnot, but I'm thinking that may happen. So that's what I'm thinking. So I think Randy Orton's gonna pick up the win in the last man stand match, and that's what I have to say. False count anywhere match. Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio. Cody Rhodes versus Rey Mysterio. I have to say, Rey Mysterio is gonna win this one without a doubt. Yeah, I said Rey Mysterio, right? Yeah, Rey Mysterio's gonna win this one without a doubt. He's gonna get his payback after Cody Rhodes' brutal beatdown. So, turns out Rey Mysterio's gonna get the win. Next match, what's the next match? Oh yeah. Next match, Layla versus Michelle McCool in a loser leaves WWE match. Okay. There are tons of routes they can go with this match. This match can end in a no contest. They can become friends again. They can have Caitlyn come back and get some revenge, and then they both team up to take down Caitlyn. And the match may continue because there's no disqualification, or they can end the match in a no contest. Or they could stage it and say this was all a joke, and that's quite it, because this may not be real. Because why would Layla leave WWE? Why would Michelle McCool leave? Probably to take care of The Undertaker, her husband. That could be the reason. Or so Michelle McCool can go to Raw and she could do a whole loophole. Or she could repackage a new gimmick and come back. Or have some sort of alter ego. So that's what I'm thinking. That's where they may go. But if it's not a tease, then I'm thinking Michelle McCool's going to win this one. I have to say Michelle McCool's going to win this one. I think she's just going to... Because if you see their matches like back in 2008, Michelle McCool buries Layla like all the time. Which is not a surprise. So I'm thinking Michelle McCool may beat Layla again. Or if Layla wins, then I'll be surprised. But I'm still going for Michelle McCool. I know everyone hates Michelle McCool more than Layla, but that's what I'm going for. Okay, next match. The WWE Championship match. John Morrison versus Miz and John Cena. This is going to be a good match. People are saying John Morrison's just there to be a filler, so Miz and John Cena over and over again. But I'm thinking John Morrison's gonna make the match look great. He's gonna make it look the bomb, to be honest, because apparently, he can put on some great high flying moves and high flying instincts. So he can put on a great match, and he can make it look believable that he could win. If John Morrison wins, I'll be proud of him, but I'm thinking The Miz is going to retain. Not a job. He may get help from his boyfriend, Alex Riley. That's what I'm thinking that may happen. But I'm hoping that happens. The Miz wins by interference. Or R-Truth may interfere to help The Miz win and get payback from Morrison. So whatever interference that may happen is going to favor The Miz. That's what I'm thinking. The biggest match that everyone has been talking about. Christian versus Alberto Del Rio. Okay. It seems like this is going to be the biggest match. I'm thinking that Alberto Del Rio may get an upset victory and may go back to SmackDown. That's the route I'm thinking they're going. They're not going to have him stay on Raw because the World Heavyweight title belongs on SmackDown. So they're going to have Alberto Del Rio stick around on SmackDown. So I'm thinking that may happen. And apparently if they unify the titles, then how are they gonna shine on? Who's gonna shine on SmackDown to fight for the title? They could have a SmackDown versus Raw feud because the titles are unified. That's the route I'm thinking that may go. Or they can have two separate titles, and they could see Randy Orton and Christian just play something. Randy Orton have a heel turn and heel turn and have him feud with Christian, or they could have a Raw have Del Rio feud with John Cena and The Miz may turn face. That's what I'm thinking that may happen. So apparently I'm gonna go for The Miz to retain, but I'm going for Alberto Del Rio. Thinking he may pull an upset victory right there. Get Brodus Clay's interference, Ricardo Rodriguez, they're all gonna interfere, and then Alberto Del Rio may win. So that's what I'm going for. So any other matches? Let's see what other matches are here. I already talked about Country Whipping, Falls Count Anywhere, Last Man Standing, Triple Threat Steel Cage, and Loser Leaves WWE match. So no disqualification. What other matches I already talked about? Yeah, that's quite it. So these are my predictions for Extreme Rules. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know it's late, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk about. So it's Ren Dog Extreme. I'm taking you to Extreme.